Borussia Dortmund have just beaten PSG 2-0 over 2 legs to reach the Champions League final, where they're playing Real Madrid. The next series was meant to be PSG, but I saw the vast majority of you guys said you want Dortmund. So here we go. I'm the new Brussier Dortmund manager with the goal to make them the world's best team. Now here's the 1-year contract I have signed. To be here next season, I need to make sure Dortmund get Champions League football and make sure we reach the semi-final minimum in the German Cup. And after signing the contract, the club director of football wants to speak to me. He said, HRS, we're so excited to have a manager of your quality here at the club. And because of your qualifications and past successes, we have fairly high expectations from you. This season, I would like to see you competing for the title with Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen. Getting Champions League football, of course, is the minimum, but I really do believe you can compete. Thank you, Mr. Director of Football. I feel I have a fairly decent squad, and of course, we'll get stronger and better as we sign more players and they play my style of play. And this is the squad we have upon joining the club. They're currently playing a 4-2-3-1, and of course, have some very good players like Brandt, Malen, and Jadon Sancho on the left-hand side, which is probably the biggest player in the club right now. And not to forget Kobel at 87 rated goalkeeper. Is this the formation we stick with going forward in this series? Will we get to a Champions League final playing it? I'm not sure, but we can look at that in a bit. First, we need to choose our tactical vision. Wing play, tiki-taka, gegenpressing, that could be interesting. Park the bus or counter-attack in football. It's been a while since we've actually used it, but tiki-taka I think would work well. And of course, I've just employed a bunch of coaches. Our budget to work with is 79 million euros, which actually isn't that much. It's one of the smaller budgets we've had in a while. Now, this is where you guys need to get in the comments and put your suggestions. I want the viewers to have a big say on this series. What formation do we play? What style of play? Who do we sign? Who do we sell? Not just that, but tactics and player instructions. Get in the comments down below and tell me what you're thinking. But right now, this is what I'm thinking. We stick with the 4-2-3-1 for episode 1. Emre Can at CDM, Sabitzer moved up to a center mid, with a right mid, Malen, and a left mid, Sancho, instead of wingers. We currently have 3 good strikers. Füllkrug, who scored an incredible goal against PSG in the first leg, is possibly the goal that got them to that final. Sebastian Haller, who of course won the AFCON with Ivory Coast not that long ago. And one of the GOATs from our Villa series, Moukoko. What a wonder kid. This guy definitely will be getting a place in the team. I mean, you could even play Adeyemi at striker. He's got 79 finishing, and with that pace and dribbling, what's gonna go wrong? We'll be doing a lot of relying on Kobel. A good goalkeeper in career mode is one of the most important positions, but he shouldn't have too many shots coming at him because we have Hummels and Schlotterbeck at the back with Niklas Süle who could slot in there. So definitely a strong defense, but we could perhaps strengthen at left back and right back. I've just noticed as well, you could play Malen as striker. In fact, he's probably the best striker we have in our team. 84 finishing on this guy. Maybe we switch to a 2-striker formation. We haven't done that in a while. And Marco Reus, one of the legends of Dortmund, has announced he is leaving at the end of the club. Can he win the Champions League IRL? Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, we're going to try and do that with Marco Reus. Hopefully, he would still be at the club by the time we win that trophy. How many seasons do you think it would take? Let me know in the comments. Now, I've been looking for good right backs, and I found this guy who does play at Bayern Munich, so that's not very realistic. Creating an upset, and we've only been here 5 minutes. Bowie is 22, French, right back with good potential. I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't get too much game time at Arsenal. Tomiyasu could be a player we sign and bring to Dortmund to do a job at that right back position. I could see this be a very good signing. Or a player we have used before and its signing prospect, 86 potential, Rico Lewis, the 18-year-old from Manchester City. Why am I so excited about this signing? Because he's English. And we have quite a good English link at Dortmund at the moment. We have Jadon Sancho. We also have Bino Giddens, and last season we had Jude Bellingham, who went to Real Madrid. So our success rate of signing English players seems to be quite good. Young English players. So we're going to try and sign Rico Lewis of Manchester City. We do actually currently have a fullback I am trying to sell. His name is Wolf. Oh, sorry, don't really want you. He'll be barking out the door. Him plus 12 million. Could that deal work? Pep wants Wolf, apparently. Rotation player, he's ready to commit 5 years to the club, but no release clause, because you're going to grow in rating real quick. When it comes to wages, we don't go crazy here at Dortmund, so I'm going to say 32k a week. 100k to sign that contract. Rico Lewis says yes. And Wolf wouldn't be barking out the door. He would be howling. I got that wrong. And there he is, our new signing, our first signing of this series so far. Rico Lewis, the Englishman from Manchester City. And the game rates that a D. But I'm telling you, by the time we're in a Champions League final, we'll look back and say this was an A signing. So now he's joined the club. Rico comes to my office and I say, Rico, welcome to Brussier Dortmund. I feel you're going to be the perfect player for the right back role. And also with Giddens and Jadon Sancho being here, I feel we can get a good English link going. Even the manager. Boss, I'm so excited that I'm here and you saw me as the player to sign. It is a big step for me going to a different country, a different league, and now I need to learn German. But one thing that has made this easier is that I do have an English manager and English players around me. Now, after that, I introduced myself to the media. They had lots of questions for me, and it seems I did a good job as the fans were very impressed and feel I'm the right man for the job. This is interesting. West Ham have put an offer in for Sebastian Haller, but I don't know if you guys want me to keep him or maybe you want me to start him. Kurt Zuma they're trying to send our way. Absolutely not. And this Duranville 1766 credit, we absolutely won't be selling him. This guy is a Belgium wonder kid. Lots of potential, and by the end of the series, hopefully he's actually in the 11. Fulkrug is in the 11 right now. He's 30 years old. He has 62 pace. Out of all the strikers, he'd probably be my preference to sell, but I just feel that's unfair because that goal he scored, I think, was the reason they got to the final. Now, we have an offer for Sabitzer from Real Sociedad, a player who I'm not too sure if we're going to keep in this midfield. He's 29, a position where we could possibly make a signing if we get a decent amount of money. I mean, 43 million would be very good, but they do not want to go above the original offer. Okay, just under 40 at 39 million, and we disagree. It's a no. One thing we do need to remember is Jadon Sancho is on loan from Manchester United. He's now 82 overall. He's gone up by 1 already, which means his valuation would have gone up. He's only still 23, but we should probably look at making this deal permanent. Do we do that this episode, next episode, see how he does, and maybe sign him in January? Once again, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Our first game of the season is here versus Cologne. And speaking of Manchester United, look who's on the right wing, Amad Diallo. So here we go. Here's the first game as brand new manager. An opportunity to prove to the world that we are the man. It is only the first game, but it would look bad if we're to lose. It's Sabitzer on the ball. That's a run from Maatsen, who we did have in the United series. And this guy is very good at left back, so I'm very excited to use him. Only on loan though. Sabitzer makes the pass. It's red to a red shirt. Now here's Rico Lewis. That's a ball to play over the top there. Can this big striker take it down? He's done very well to fight for that. Sabitzer over the top to Maatsen. Get it back in the box. We're in a corner here. That striker seems hungry for the ball. Maybe he's good from a header. We win the header, and that's a good save. Let's do the same thing there. Ball whipped in. Another header, one. They clear it. That's a nice tackle. That's a very, very good tackle at the back. Here's Malen. A run there from Brandt. Can he get that across the box to someone? Sancho, oh, what a save. That was a fantastic effort. I'm pretty sure that's Jadon Sancho, edge of the box there. We've scored a couple of these this game. That is on target. Jadon Sancho will score that goal during this series, I promise. Here's Lewis. Now Malen. Nat wide to Rico Lewis. Back post there. Just get it in the box. Sancho, a little bit too small. We keep it though. Here's Chan. Julian Brandt, there's a gap. We go to hit it. They've defended well here. Okay, here comes Malen, start of the second half. We could put that in behind for the striker. Good opportunity. Now back to Sancho. What a block. That was our best opportunity. I feel we may have to make a sub, a tactical change to win this game. Maybe a new striker coming on. He's making a good run over the top, though. Does he have the strength to get the ball? Yes, no. That's a big tackle there, though, by Chan. Now I'm behind to this striker. Here's the chance to finish. Tight angle. And they come away with the ball. So that's it. We're going to make a sub. We're going to move Malen to striker. We're going to bring on Adeyemi on the right. This guy with his 96 pace. We're also going to get Marco Reus on at center mid. See what this guy can get going. We're only in the first game. That's a corner whipped in. Oh, it's not gone. We get the header away. Not fully. They could hit it. That's a nice pass. Oh, Lewis comes away with the ball. How small is this guy? Oh, Adeyemi with a big tackle there. Impact sub straight away. Look at this pace. Oh, this guy's unbelievable. Can he make the pass? Yes, the finish. That finish was horrible. That would have won us this game. But it ends in a 0-0, which is a very disappointing way to start off our first game. But at least we didn't lose. After the first match, the media don't seem to be that impressed. As this article is saying, not a convincing performance by HRS's side. We have a transfer offer again for Sebastian Haller, who I do feel is possibly the player we could sell. Again, the player who is currently starting, that goal he scored in the Champions League is enough for me to keep him. 30 million, and it seems like Bilbao are going to say yes, which is interesting because Haller's not Basque, is he? Or Spanish. Inter Milan, 25 million for Makoko. No, make that 350 million and we may negotiate. But it's official. Haller is leaving the club. It will just be Makoko and Fulkrug, however you say his name, who are our strikers. Of course, Malin can play that. Adeyemi can even play there. We might as well just play a two-striker formation. But finance-wise, we have 109 million on our budget. So we could make that official with Jadon Sancho. Possibly we'll do that next episode. But again, let me know in the comments. Now, next game is against Bochum away in the league. And we have to be winning this one. So Sul is going to come in at defense because he's now 84 overall. But something we need to do is actually set out these instructions on the players. Well, here's a good chance. In behind, then number 9 could make a pass. Oh, no, that's going to be 1-0. That's the first goal we concede in this series. And so far, not a great start since we've joined the club in our first 2 games. We're only 4 minutes in. We can still win this. In fact, I've told both of our wingers to get in behind and make runs. But look at that from Rico Lewis, that overlap, which he is told to do. Here he is on the right-hand side to make the pass. Possibly our first goal is Sancho. Pulls it back for Sabitzer. Oh, no, the deflection. That should have been the equalizer. We need to get this tiki-taka football going, as there's no point having that as our play style. Get an HRS ball going and we get tackled. Sick. Oh, no, they're in behind again. This could be 2-0. Oh, no, it's 2-0. What are we doing here? I thought Bochum just scored, but the team name is always at the top of the shirt, isn't it? That's an embarrassing moment, but even more embarrassing, we're 2 goals down. What we do need to do is get this tiki-taka play style going, else there's no point playing it. Sabitzer making a run there. Oh, this is good. Sabitzer in behind. This could be a goal back. Our first goal for the club, possibly. There we go. The former Manchester United loanee makes it 2-1. There is hope still in this game. As I was talking about the tiki-taka, that is the reason he got through a goal, and we have this goal back. Here we are in midfield. Here's Sabitzer again. Now a pass out wide to Brandt. Now that run out wide there, Malin. This is looking good. Number 14's in the box. We whip it in. He wins the header, and that's a big save. I'm pretty sure this guy, this striker, is very good in the air. So let's try find him from this corner. We get that up. Okay, that's a tall centre-back. Here's Sancho, who goes to hit one. Keeper dives. 1 minute before half-time, and I really do believe we can get this goal. Malin. Over the top there. Nice touch. Oh, that's beautiful. And that's the goal. I told you we would get an equalizer before the break. It's Fulberg or whatever his name is. What is his name? Fulkrug. That is his name. Okay, I can't forget that now. Here's Sabitzer. That's a run. Sancho. Make sure he's onside. How's that touch? He could finish it. Oh, what a goal. Jadon Sancho makes it 3-2. We've come back from 2 behind to 1 ahead. Julian Brandt with a fantastic assist. The touch and that finish was immaculate. Ooh, they could get back though. The pass. Oh, it's 3-3. We've bottled it again and it's level. I tell you what, this side have done well. But give it to Sancho and see what this guy can do. Look at this. Look at this run. He could go from kickoff, maybe onto that right foot. He's going to pull it back. Not many people helping. Tries to make the pass, but the tackle was there. That's an interception, though. That's nice. Come on, let's get going. Brandt. Oh, beautiful dribbling. Makes that a pass to Malin. Sancho's there in the box. We fire the striker. The touch, the finish. Oh, it's got no power. And that's another draw. Wait a minute. Release clause met from RB Leipzig. 83.4 million for Malin. Okay, we most certainly have a problem here. We need to sign a new contract with Malin. He does not want to be joining RB Leipzig. They're probably on par with us quality-wise, or maybe better. Crucial first-team player, of course. A 4-year deal. mil. He wants an extra 1. He's already on 2. So an extra 2, 4 years. He says yes. Not a release clause. I'm pretty sure in the Bundesliga you don't have to have one, like La Liga. And wages, £100,000 a week. So nearly double. And of course he says yes. And after signing that, Malin sends me a text message saying, "Boss, I'm glad we agreed on a new contract. So I'm really excited to be a part of this project here at Dortmund." And I responded by saying, "Malin, I'm very happy you signed it, as you're one of my best players and will be a massive part of this project." It is now transfer deadline day. We have 10 hours to go. 107 million there that we could spend. And a squad that is good but needs improving. Do we make Sancho permanent? Do we go ahead and sign a left back, or maybe Maatsen permanent? Do we sell Sabitzer and go sign a new center mid, or maybe someone on the bench? Get all your suggestions, tactics, instructions, get them all in the comments down below. If you guys are excited for this series, then leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. Episode 2 will be out tomorrow. If you want another video to watch, then click this Manchester United full movie right here.